My name is Gil Jackson. I'm also known as Doyi. In fact, most people back home call me Doyi, and it's a word that means outside or outdoors, but it also can mean a beaver, but I choose it to mean outdoors or outside. I think it's a good name for me because I spend a lot of time outdoors and outside. And I hate being inside. I hate doing housework. Give me a job outside and I'm all for it. Anyway, I'm a member of the Eastern Band of the Cherokee Indians. I'm of the Deer Clan. And I think the primary reason I wanted to come to Chapel Hill is because I wanted to connect with the EBCI students as well as the students at the American Indian Center. And it's been truly a blessing to be here, and I've enjoyed it so much. It was a chance to come to Chapel Hill, and there's several students that went through the Cherokee Immersion School. And I wanted to make contact. I wanted to see what I need to do to keep their language strengths going. If you don't use it, you lose it, and I don't want them to lose what they've gained. They're fluent speakers in the past, and whatever I can do to promote that, that's what I'm into. As far as elders are concerned, I think it's a word that's used too liberally. Not all old folks are elders. And the speakers from Cherokee Nation, the Dua Band of the Cherokees in Oklahoma, as well as the Eastern Band, they've come up with some characteristics of elders. And I know that some people do not fit that. And I'm probably one of them. I'm just a damn grumpy old man. Yeah. These young students here at Chapel Hill, some of them we took them as 6 weeks old babies. And so we considered them our babies. We considered them our families. We considered them our children, and we raised them as such. So in some ways, I feel like a grandfather to them. They're still family, and I love them dearly. And it's just so good to reconnect with them. I hadn't seen some of them since they graduated from high school, and I've been gone from the immersion school since 2013. That's 12 years ago. So some of them I have not seen in 12 years or more, and it's just been a real blessing to be able to catch up with them. I think I would like for these students to begin thinking about the stories that the elders in their communities have, and that somehow that's history, and that they would talk to elders, and maybe the possibility of doing some kind of oral history projects with them, because the information and the knowledge that they have is incredible. It's very rich. I think also I hope that I could inspire some people to begin taking on the task of locating sacred and significant sites. And I'm glad to see the garden, but I would hope that maybe one day somebody will say, I'd like to learn about our medicinal plants. I'd like to learn about our mushrooms that we eat. I'd like to learn about edibles that's growing free without preservatives, and they're very healthy. So that's kind of what I would like to pass on. I would hope that some of them would be motivated to come visit, let me take you on a hike, and maybe all we would do is just begin to appreciate nature, trees, clean air, clean water, and that they would eventually or could eventually become advocates for our environment. And we need to wake up, and we need to be concerned, and we need to be active in making sure that we leave something for our grandkids and their grandkids.